We are live with the biggest stories dominating the news today. First up, a major disruption near Chelsea Acres in Alabama as a fallen tree has blocked access to Liberty Road. We have Alabama Power on the scene dealing with the situation, but the road reopening remains uncertain. We will bring you the latest updates as soon as they are available.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we dive into the world of gardening with expert advice on maximizing your blooms. Gardening experts are now championing the Chelsea chop technique, a pruning method that can dramatically increase the flowering of your perennials. We explore how this technique, named after the prestigious Chelsea Flower Show, can keep your plants tidy and bursting with color. Switching gears to the football world, we look at the recent dynamics within Chelsea. Chelsea midfielder Romeo Lavia has spoken out about what some players found unacceptable last week during the team's crucial victory against Leeds. He shares insights into the team's mindset and what it takes to turn a losing streak around. Finally, we uncover the real story behind the recent turmoil at Chelsea. Our investigation reveals that the decision by Chelsea players to down tools had little to do with Liam Rosenior. Instead, the friction stemmed from the chaotic departure of Enzo Maresca, and we break down exactly why the squad felt so upset about the timing and circumstances of his exit. Stay with us for more breaking news. A fallen tree has blocked Liberty Road near the entrance to Chelsea Acres, significantly limiting access to the neighborhood, according to a recent traffic update from the city of Chelsea, Alabama. The incident is causing traffic disruptions in the area. City officials have confirmed that access to Chelsea Acres remains available from the Liberty Baptist Church side of Liberty Road. Alabama Power crews are currently on site addressing the obstruction. As of the latest report, there is no estimated time for when the road will be fully reopened. The city has stated that updates regarding the road clearance will be posted as soon as new information becomes available. Gardening experts are championing the Chelsea chop, a pruning technique designed to dramatically improve the shape and flowering of certain herbaceous perennials. Named after the prestigious RHS Chelsea Flower Show, this method involves making significant heading cuts to encourage lateral bud development, leading to a profusion of blooms. Colin Kirk, manager of outdoor gardens at the New York Botanical Garden, explains that the primary goal is to compact specific perennials, maintaining a better shape throughout the season. Essentially, you're taking heading cuts which encourages the axillary buds to emerge laterally, which translates to more flowers. While the technique can feel harsh initially, it is highly effective for vigorous perennials, especially those that tend to flop over, such as asters and solidago. This drastic cut, removing 1/3 to 1/2 of the plant's size when it begins to take off, helps prevent plants from tumbling over paths and reduces the need for staking. Furthermore, these cuts stimulate the plants to produce more numerous, albeit slightly smaller, flowers. Jenny Rose Carey, a garden educator and historian, notes that while the term is catchy, it has been used by gardeners for years. She cautions that the technique is not suitable for every plant, emphasizing its best use for established, vigorous perennials that bloom in the fall. Gardeners have flexibility in timing, often performing the chop in stages. For instance, one cut in early spring and another in midsummer, which can influence bloom timing. The cutting technique involves using pruners to snip stems about 1/2 to 1 inch above a leaf node to stimulate side shoots. Experts advise against applying the Chelsea chop to newly planted perennials or annuals, as this will not yield the desired results. Similarly, woody plants and single-stemmed varieties like Oriental poppy should be avoided, as cutting those stems will prevent further flowering. Recommended plants for this technique include aster, goldenrod, solidago, tall garden phlox, Phlox paniculata, bee balm monarda, echinacea, clumping upright sedum like autumn joy, chrysanthemum, and helenium. The technique offers design versatility. Gardeners can apply it selectively, such as cutting only the front third of a plant or creating tiered effects, like cutting the back row shorter than the middle and front rows, to add topography and complexity to garden borders, achieving a sophisticated cottage garden or English garden aesthetic. Chelsea midfielder Romeo Lavia has pinpointed a specific moment during the recent match against Leeds, where the team felt a shift in mentality was crucial for success. Speaking to the club's official website, Lavia reflected on the team's approach following a period of unfavorable results. Lavia stated that periods of poor form can lead to a feeling that everything is against the team. However, he emphasized the importance of unity and belief, asserting that as long as the squad remains cohesive, a turnaround is inevitable, especially given the team's quality. He further elaborated on the turning point of the game. "We worked hard to get it right after Tuesday, which, as a team, we thought was unacceptable. It was important to get it right at Wembley," Lavia explained. He noted that the frustration stemming from that earlier period was channeled into a focused effort for the subsequent match against Leeds, which ultimately resulted in a victory. Lavia concluded by expressing hope that the team can maintain this same determined attitude in their upcoming fixture. In other club news, attention is also turning to transfer activity. Strasbourg is reportedly making progress in the transfer market, having identified an interesting prospect from South America. Meanwhile, there is ongoing speculation regarding the managerial situation at Chelsea, with Andoni Iraola being cited as the top candidate, despite universal fan support for his potential appointment. Fans are encouraged to download the official Chelsea News app for continuous updates. The widely reported reasons behind Chelsea players taking industrial action were reportedly not centered on Liam Rosnier's coaching, but rather on a collective reaction to the sudden departure of manager Enzo Maresca. According to reports from the Chelsea Chronicle, the friction within the squad stemmed primarily from the chaotic exit of Maresca, whose relationship with the players had fostered significant success, including a Conference League title and a Club World Cup trophy. The timing of his mid-season exit, coupled with surrounding rumors of a potential move to Manchester City and disagreements, left many senior figures feeling blindsided and disillusioned with the club's trajectory. Matt Law, appearing on the London is Blue podcast, confirmed this sentiment. Law stated that when questioned about why the players ultimately downed tools under Rosnier, he was informed that the issue was not Rosnier's character, but rather a reaction to Maresca's departure. Law explained, "The kind of guy he is, he can't be that objectionable that a group of players decide they're just gonna sort of throw this guy under the bus." And it was described to me as it was actually more a reaction they felt to Maresca going, that there was a lot of upset within that squad about the way in which Maresca went, and the timing of it, and the fact they were unhappy with that. This underlying resentment created a toxic environment that Liam Rosnier struggled to manage. During Chelsea's disappointing spring run, clear signs of this disconnect were visible. Senior players were observed bypassing Rosnier's tactical instructions, with on-pitch body language indicating a lack of buy-in, such as high-profile stars visibly jogging back during transitions and ignoring sideline directives for a higher press. While players were undoubtedly upset about Maresca's exit, the evidence suggested a deeper lack of confidence in Rosnier's ability to guide the team, whether through tactical implementation or top-level experience.